Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 19 of my favorite 31 debut albums of all time. The top debuts, our favorites. Can only pick 31 because there's 31 days here in the month of October, right? So many great debut albums that won't quite make the cut. But we gotta just make our favorites rise to the top, right? Those ones, the most impactful, our favorites, the ones that we've listened to the most in all of our lives, that sort of thing, right? So today, for pick number 31, a great debut from a band that they're kind of out on the final tour ever, right? The last gasp. And some might argue that these last couple tours they've done, it's not really so much even the band anymore, but that's debatable, I guess, right? This album released March 8th, 1977, recorded at the Hit Factory and Atlantic Recording Studios, both in New York City, produced by John Sinclair, Gary Lyons, in collaboration with Mick Jones and Ian McDonald for Atlantic Records. Yes, indeedy, Foreigner, debut album from this great British/American band, right? Because they truly were that in the beginning. It's funny how I always used to think of Foreigner just strictly as an American band, but you tend to forget that a couple of guys in the band, especially the founder, was British, right? Because, that of course being Mick Jones on guitars and some vocals, keyboards, right? Lou Gramm, of course, from New York, upstate New York, on lead vocals and percussion. Ian McDonald, yes, that Ian McDonald from King Crimson on keyboards, saxophone, flute, guitars, backing vocals. Al Greenwood, keyboards and synthesizers. Ed Gagliardi on bass, backing vocals, and Dennis Elliott, drums and backing vocals, with some additional backing vocals on the album from Ian Lloyd from Stories, yes. So, what do we got on this record? Oh, man, all sorts of great songs. This I've always said that this album is almost like a Foreigner greatest hits on its own, right? Because it feels like the first time starts it off. I mean, this is just good arena rock, right? Hard rock, arena rock, classic rock, of course. But yeah, just so many memorable songs. Feels like the first time. Can't miss single, right? Just such a great anthem. Cold as Ice, another memorable. I mean, that chorus, everything about it, just so good. There's great guitar work on this album too. But man, the vocals of Lou Gramm, what a powerhouse! What a powerhouse! Of course, coming from the band Black Sheep, really great bluesy hard rock band from New York, from upstate New York. That's where they found him. If you like Free or Bad Company, you really should give Black Sheep a try. Great band that Lou Gramm was in before he joined Foreigner. Star Rider, of course, the very cool proggy song on here, sung by Mick, unlike any other song they ever did, right? Head Knocker, another great hard rocker. The Damage Is Done, hard driving rocker. Long, Long Way From Home, another barnstorming, just melodic hard rock song. Woman, Oh Woman, great chorus. At War With The World, approaching heavy metal on that one, man. At War With The World is so heavy. Fool For You Anyway, a little bit more pop, right? The last two songs, I Need You and Fool For You Anyway, more of like pop rock songs, right? But still really, really strong. Just, I mean, top to bottom, there's not a weak track on it. Just so good. So good. Let's take a look at the charts. Australia, this made it to number 9. Canada, number 6. Over in Japan, this made it to number 57. And here in the States, yes, this debut album peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Top 200 charts. And as far as certifications go, Australia, platinum, 70,000 units. Canada, platinum, 100,000 units. Japan, gold, 100,000 units. The Netherlands, gold, 50,000 units. And here in the States, 5 times platinum, 5 million copies sold. This would start a run for Foreigner that would last well into the 80s, right? So, of course, as I mentioned, this was 1977. So this band had a nice long run of big success, especially here in the States, but, over lots of different parts of the world. As far as singles go, Feels Like the First Time, released in March of 1977. Right, so basically coincided with the release of the album. Cold as Ice, released as a single in July, a couple months later, and then in November of that same year, Long, Long Way From Home. It's really funny because, those were the singles, but, I mean, how many of these songs have we heard on FM rock radio forever, for decades? I mean, I know I've heard Feels Like the First Time, Cold as Ice, Star Rider, Damage is Done, Long, Long Way from Home. That's probably all of those, right? But you could certainly see any of these being played on the radio over the years, and certainly on classic rock radio or satellite radio to this day. So, yeah, just a terrific, terrific album. That is my pick for today. Foreigner, self-titled debut from 1977. Let us know what you think of this down in the comments below. I've seen many of you pick it already in the comments, so we know how great this is. But if you care to comment even more, please do so, as well as list your pick down below. And we'll see you tomorrow for pick number 18. Like I mentioned, I will be, so today is Sunday. I'm recording all my episodes for the week because I will be away on vacation, so you'll have them each and every day here, just like normal, as if nothing ever happened, as if I wasn't going anywhere, right? So stay tuned for all those episodes coming up this week. We've also got the Hudson Valley Squares tomorrow. We'll be doing that episode tonight, so that'll be airing tomorrow. We've got, I don't think, unless I can listen to something today and get your review, I don't know if I will have any new reviews this week for, obviously, What's Hot with Sea Tranquility Wednesdays, right? Because I'm just trying to get ready to go, and I've got a handful of stuff here, so just so you know what's coming over the next week or two. We've got the new Moggs Hotel from Phil Mogg. I've got a cool Grateful Dead live set from Duke University, 1978. I've got the new Heron. I've got the new Big Big Train live. I've got the new Victory. I've got the new Sirius Black, and a few other things sitting here. So plenty to tackle. But we'll get to it when we get to it, right? So, and then, of course, you'll have Friday morning at the Funhouse. There'll be no Professor's Pick this week. You'll have the UK Connection on Saturday. And, of course, you'll have Ranking the Albums of Dillinger along with Grant Arthur on Sunday. And then we'll pick everything back up next week. We've got the Prog Seat coming at you next week and all the normal stuff when I return. So, yeah. So, till tomorrow. Today's all about Foreigner. Who will it be tomorrow? Just wait and see. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.